Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be playing American Truck Simulator. For those who haven't heard of this game, basically it's basically in the name. You're driving this big old semi-truck or tractor, whatever you want to call it. Basically taking loads from point A to point B, making money, and then building up your reputation. And then that money that you make, you buy more trucks, you can upgrade your garage, you can hire drivers to work for you, and just build up a company and just making money. So as you can see right here, this is what my company is called. Chicken Enterprise. That's the name of my company. But yeah, as you can see, I'm level 21. So I've been playing this game for some time now, and it's been a really great experience. I really love this game, and to be honest, I didn't expect to like this game as much as I do. It's been kind of addicting. It's just a really simple game too, like just driving around in this big truck and going from point A to point B, and that's it basically. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just great in my opinion. So if you guys are ever thinking about getting this game, I highly recommend it. But I do recommend you use either a controller or a steering wheel for this kind of game. I don't really recommend using the keyboard and the mouse. It's doable, but you'll have a lot more control with a controller or a steering wheel, and it'll just make the overall experience more pleasurable. So this truck right here that you see on the screen right now, that is my truck right now. That's currently what I'm driving. It's a Kenworth W900L with an extended sleeper cab, whatever you want to call it. So it's a really long truck. Like, they don't really make them like this in real life. Like, these are like custom. And I have seen this truck in real life before too. So it's a real truck, but it's just like it's custom. It's custom in this game, as in it's a mod. So you need to download a mod in order to get this truck, and then you can customize how it looks like. You can add all these lights, these blue lights, and the lights on the side. Add a spoiler. It's just really cool truck. I love it. As for the engine, I forgot what kind of engine is in here. I want to say it's either a Cummins or a Cat. Pretty sure it's a Cat that's tuned and modified, so we're making a lot more power with it as well. We'll go into the details later. But yeah, this is what it basically looks like. So let's go on the outside here and see what it looks like. As you can see, I'm already driving somewhere. I need to go to a service center and repair my truck, because it does have a little bit of damage. Like, the engine keeps cutting off. It's been a while since I last played this game, so I don't really remember exactly what happened that caused damage to my truck. And I'll show you the outside of what it looks like. Let me just get to the service center first. I'm just gonna pull up into this Peterbilt dealer here. And you're probably like, why are you going to a Peterbilt dealer when you have a Kenworth? In this game, like, you can go to any dealer really, and they all have like a service department here. where you can pull up and just repair your truck here. So we're gonna go to service, and as you can see, I do have some damage here to the chassis mostly and the cabin, and there's some engine damage as well. But it was only $793 though. That's not bad for all that damage. But anyways, so as you can see right here, it's a Kenworth W900L ARI Legacy Sleepers, and chassis is a 6x4. And as you can see the engine power here. We're making over 2,000 horsepower, 2,264 to be exact. And for the torque, we're making over 3,000 pound-feet of torque, which is ridiculous. And the gearbox, you can see right there, it's a Spicer PSDO 205. It's an 18-speed. And our fuel tank is 450 gallons. So yeah, it's a big old truck. Plenty of fuel and power. And yeah. So now that we got our truck all repaired, let me go ahead and take you on the outside. Let me go ahead and turn her off. So this is what it looks like on the inside, as you already saw. I got a custom steering wheel right there from SCI. We got your CB radio up there. We got a kind of looks like a sunroof window kind of deal where you can open probably. And this is what the back of the sleeper looks like here. As you can see, it's really big for what it is. Like, you got a microwave, you got a TV, you got a sink, you got pretty much a full-size fridge basically. Got some cabinets up there and over the sink. Got a nice long couch here, which pulls out to a bed, I'm assuming. Got a table, and it's just really nice. Actually, I think that's the bed. Actually, I don't know. But yeah, it's just really spacious. Like, it's almost like a little tiny home basically. As you can see, you got the TV there with Netflix already pulled up. Got some Monster Energy drinks, like CDs, like, except who uses CDs nowadays? But yeah, so that's what it looks like on the inside. And let's go to the outside here. This is what it looks like on the outside. Got the lights already on up front. And you got some lights up top with all your horns. Now everything is pretty much custom. These lights are custom. Blue lights up front are custom. Like, you can customize it the way you want it to look. You can choose to whether to have all these lights or not. You can choose the horns and light up there, the spoiler, this back piece, back plate, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you can customize it the way you want it, and the color of it too. It says Quinn Transport because that's just part of it's part of like a skin pack or something like that. I thought it kind of looked kind of cool, so I just left it on there. But that's not really what my company name is. It's Chicken Enterprise. But yeah, it's just a really cool looking truck. I really like the way it looks. So let's go ahead and fire her up. So that's what it sounds like from the outside when it's idling. I really love the sound of it, of this diesel engine. I think it sounds really good. So let's go ahead and drive around. Actually, let's go ahead and pick up a load here, and let's get that going. So basically, you go down here into the job market and you kind of select which job type you want. You can do a quick job, which is basically get hired as a professional driver, no fuss, everything's provided for, just pick a job and drive. Or you can do freight market, cargo market, external markets, and external market. What I've been doing right now is freight market, which is basically earn money for your company using your own truck, which we do have, and load the freight and deliver it safe and sound. So I could do a quick job and it'll kind of pick everything for me. I'll pick the load, and well, you have the option to choose your own load, but in terms of the truck though, they pick that for you and blah blah blah, and everything's kind of paid for you. All you have to do is just drive. Now for the freight market though, it's a little bit different. Like I said, you use your own truck, you pay for your own gas, you pay for any damages, and yeah, that's basically it. But you earn a little bit more money doing that though, which is what I like, more money, right? It all comes down to the money. So this is the map. We got Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico. Currently we're in San Diego, California. So I'm gonna go ahead and click there because that's where we're at. So I'm gonna see what they got here. So from here in this menu, you can choose what kind of load you want. It'll tell you how much money you're gonna make at the end of the job when you're done delivering, what time they expect you to deliver it by. Like for example, this top one says Tuesday at 2:24 a.m. and yeah, and here it's got these little icons right here. I'll tell you a little bit more details of what kind of load is. Like here, high value cargo, urgent delivery, heavy cargo, and articulated trailer, which basically just the type of trailer this is. I kind of want to do this one up here, but it'll take me a long drive. It's gonna take me some time to get there. So for the purpose of this video, I don't want to make it too long. We're gonna do something a little more smaller, basic here. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see what we got else we got here. Let's go ahead and just take this one right here. Not that far. So now we basically just drive over there. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump over this curb here just cause I don't want to drive all the way around. This is such a big truck, oh my goodness. But I love it so much. I apologize if I hit some things. I'm still getting used to the steering wheel.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
I'll go ahead and make this left turn. And this engine just wants to go, man.
Right.
It is a big truck, but like with this engine though, man, it gets up and moving without a problem. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It's okay, y'all didn't see that.
Use the left lane, then turn left. Turn left.
I really love the sound of this engine though. I really love the sound of a diesel engine. Especially this engine that we have in here Like I said, I'm pretty positive it's a cat. I forgot which exact model, but it should be a cat. Alright, let's get going. Sounds so good going down the road.
Continue straight.
So yeah, that's basically what this game is about. It's like you're just driving around and delivering stuff, and you gotta obey the traffic laws in this game too, because you can get a ticket if you hit somebody. You can get a ticket for running red lights. You can also get a ticket for speeding as well, so it's like real life basically, in a way. Alright, so we're here. So it's telling us to press A to view job offer. And we're doing Fright Market, like I said earlier. And here's our load right here, what we're picking up and delivering. And there she is. That's what we're gonna be hauling here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn around here. See if I can get this in one go. And I think we got it. Yes. Okay, we're just gonna hook up and get to going. So we're all hooked up. Go ahead and check and see your lights are working and everything. Yep, everything's working. So now we're good to go. And then from here, GPS and everything's already set up for you. As you can see down here, it tells you when we'll get there by, how many miles we got, and how much time there's left until we get there. So basically like a regular GPS in real life.
Turn right.
So we're gonna go ahead and make this right. Almost made a left.
Continue straight.
So since this is technically classified as an oversized load, oops, I wasn't even paying attention and I hit a cop. So as I was saying earlier, let me back up here. That was embarrassing. So like I was saying earlier, it's just like real life. So if you hit somebody, you're gonna get a ticket and you're gonna have to pay for that and everything. And yeah, and just like in real life, you gotta pay attention to what you're doing, or else you're gonna crash into something. Alright, so we got green lights, let's get going. Yeah, another cool thing about the map down there, it tells you the speed limit of the road you're on, which comes in handy, because I don't pay attention to the road lights. Not road lights, road signs half the time, because they're kind of small and hard to see a little bit. Alright, let's make this turn here. Alright. I think I did pretty good there. Thought I was gonna hit that bus though. Oh, I love that sound so much. And like I said, this is a modified engine, so this thing gets up and goes, no problem. I'm not even at full throttle right now, and it just picks up speed so well. Probably giving it about half throttle maybe. And since we're pulling an oversized load, like I was trying to say earlier, we're going to go ahead and turn on our beacons as well. Just so that, you know, people around us are more well aware of what's going on. So that's basically what the outside here looks like when you're driving around in this camera view. So let's switch into inside the cabin. Let's see what that looks like when pulling something. So it's a lot more calmer when you're inside the cabin, obviously. Everything's a little more quiet and more peaceful. I mean, you can still hear the engine, but obviously not as loud as it was before.
Use the left lane.
Also, there's a mod for the GPS voice too, which, you know, basically sounds like the Google Maps, the voice. If you guys are familiar with that, I'm pretty sure everyone's familiar with that. Google Maps is probably like the most used
Use the left lane.
map service you can get, really, other than Waze. What do you guys prefer, Google Maps or Waze? Me personally, I kind of like Waze more than Google Maps. I mean, they're basically the same thing. They're both under Google, and but Waze, I love it because, you know, it gives you more details about what's going on the roads, like if there's construction, or if there's inclement weather, or if there's something on the road, or if there's just police around. It's just like, it comes in handy a lot of the time, so that's why I love to use it, especially for the cops. That's a really great thing for me because
Use the right lane. Then take the exit on the right.
we want to get on the right lane here. Turn on turn signal.
Take the exit on the right.
Slow it down.
Turn right.
But yeah, I love Waze. It really comes in handy where it tells you where the police are, so you know to slow down, so you don't get no speeding ticket or something. Alright, here we go. This guy's going so slow. Let's see if I can pass him. So now we're at full throttle right now, and it's just picking up speed like it's nothing, almost. That's why I love this engine. Let me slow it down here. We're going a little bit quicker. So yeah, this is basically what the game's about. Like I was saying earlier, you know, like I really don't know why I love this so much. It's just a really simple game, and I never thought I'd like it this much. Like, it makes me want to get another steering wheel that's better quality and just overall better. It wants me to get me. It makes me want to get like a shifter as well and new pedals with the clutch pedal. And currently what I'm using for my steering wheel is actually, it's an old Xbox 360 steering wheel. And for those who are wondering, yes, you can use the steering wheel in this game. And it works pretty decently, you know, for what it is. And then and for the time being, I will be using this while I save up for a new steering wheel and a shifter and everything. So for the time being, it gets the job done. It's a really windy road here. Let me go ahead and turn on my high beams. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. It makes seeing a lot better.